Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. Hey, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can install Ubuntu on Hyper-V in Windows 11. So that's been said, let's get started. In order to install Ubuntu on Hyper-V, first of all, you have to enable Hyper-V feature on your Windows 11. To enable the feature, simply on the search option, search for Turn Windows Feature on or off. Simply open this control panel setting. And here you will find Windows feature window from where you can turn on or turn off Windows feature. Now to enable Hyper-V, here you will find Hyper-V option. Simply click on this plus icon and turn these three options, that is Hyper-V, Hyper-V Management Tool and Hyper-V Platform. Then click on OK. After that, you need to restart your computer to apply the changes. So I had already enabled Hyper-V on my system. That's why I'm not getting the restart option. After you had enabled Hyper-V on your Windows 11, you have to download Ubuntu ISO file. For that, simply open your browser and visit ubuntu.com and click on download option and download Ubuntu desktop version. So the latest version of Ubuntu is Ubuntu 22.04 LTS. Simply download the ISO file. To download, simply click on this download option. I had already downloaded the file. I will simply pause this option. So here I have the Ubuntu ISO file. Now we have Hyper-V enabled on our Windows 11 and the Ubuntu ISO file. Now we have to create a virtual machine. To create a virtual machine inside Hyper-V, simply search for Hyper-V on the search option and open Hyper-V Manager tool. So here we have our Hyper-V Manager tool. To create a new virtual machine, simply select your PC name, right click on it, and here you will find new option, and here simply select virtual machine. Here we have a setup window to create a new virtual machine. So here simply click on next. Here name your new virtual machine as Ubuntu, and this is the default location where your Hyper-V virtual machine will be created. If you want to change this location, simply click on Store Virtual Machine in different location, and here simply click on Browse option to browse the location. But for now, I'm just going to keep it default. Then click on Next. Here you have to choose generation for the virtual machine. Simply select Generation 2. This support 32-bit and 64-bit operating system, as well as it support newer virtualization feature and has UEFI based firmware. After that, simply click on Next. Now here you have to specify amount of memory you want to allocate to the virtual machine. At least you need to allocate 4 GB of memory. Here we have to specify the memory in terms of MB. So 4 GB is equal to 4096 MB. And here simply select Use Dynamic Memory for this virtual machine. Then click on Next. Now here you have to configure network setting. So from the drop down menu next to connection, simply select default switch, then click on Next. Here you need to connect your virtual hard disk. Here simply click on Create a virtual hard disk, and here you have to allocate your size. So let me allocate 100 GB of hard disk size. Then click on Next. Now here we have installation option. Here you have to select your ISO file. For that, simply click on Install an operating system from a bootable image file, and here click on Browse option and browse the ISO file. Then click on Open, and here click on Next. Here you will find your virtual machine configuration. Here simply click on Finish. Here we have our new virtual machine. Now to change some settings, you can simply select the virtual machine, right click on it, and here simply click on Settings. And here you can check hardware and other settings. Here you need to disable Secure Boot option in order to install Ubuntu on your Hyper-V. Then click on OK. Now to install Ubuntu, simply select your virtual machine name, then click on Connect. Here simply click on Start button to start your virtual machine. Here simply select Try and install Ubuntu. Let me maximize the window. Here you can see it is installing Ubuntu on your Hyper-V. Here we have the install option. Here simply select a language, then click on Install Ubuntu. Select your keyboard layout as English, then click on Continue. Here simply select Normal Installation and select Download Updates while installing Ubuntu, and if you want to install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware, simply check this box. Then click on Continue. Now you have to select your installation type. Here simply select Erase Disks and install Ubuntu. Don't worry, it will not going to delete any of your data from your system, as we are installing Ubuntu on our Hyper-V virtual machine. Now click on Install. After that, simply click on Continue. Select the location, then click on Continue. Now here you have to create a username and password. Let me create a username as thecoderworld. Now here enter your password. Then click on Continue. Here you can see it is installing Ubuntu on your Hyper-V virtual machine, so it will take some time to install. Wait until the installation process completes. The installation process has been completed. Here simply click on Restart button. Now press Enter key. Now here we have our Ubuntu operating system. Simply select a username, enter your password. Here we have Welcome to Ubuntu window. If you want to create an account, you can simply create an account, but for now I'm just going to skip all these steps. Here we have our Ubuntu operating system inside Hyper-V. So that's it. This is how you can install Ubuntu on Hyper-V. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe the channel for more videos like this. Bye for now. See you next video.